Hey YouTube, Casey Classic 7 here, back here with another video. Got some NBA Live 19 demo talk here. Within this video, I wanted to discuss 5 things I feel like the NBA Live 19 demo needs for them to be successful and for them to have a more successful campaign than they did with NBA Live 18. In my opinion, this demo really needs to focus on the potential customer, because obviously the person who is or isn't going to buy the game, the demo isn't going to sway that. They already have it in their mind that they will or will not buy the game. But for the potential customer, the demo really needs to shine and highlight the things that are going to be worth the purchase. So the number one thing that NBA Live 19 needs to do with this demo is the graphics have to be stunning. When you turn on the demo for the first time, your jaw has to drop and the graphics really have to blow you out of the water. Usually EA Sports does a very good job with the graphics, but even a graphical update from NBA Live 18 to 19, it really has to show. The graphics can't look any kind of similar. They really have to blow the NBA Live 18 graphics out of the water. Not saying the NBA Live 18 graphics were bad, but the NBA 19 graphics have to look that much better than they did at NBA Live 18. Have to be really comparable, on the level, or better than what the competitors' graphics are, in my opinion, as well. Usually EA Sports NBA Live does a pretty decent job with the graphics, so that's not something that is too far-fetched, and that's definitely something that they I feel like that they can accomplish within this demo. But it is definitely something that's important. There's a lot of people who are under the impression that the gameplay is kings and graphics have little or no effect if the gameplay isn't there. Obviously the gameplay is the most important thing, but right behind it with 1B, the graphics are as important as the gameplay is. That's the reason why a lot of people, many people, have upgraded to these updated consoles, and don't think for a second that the graphics aren't important or as important as the gameplay. The number 2 thing that the NBA Live 19 demo needs to do is they need to have a pick up and play game. Whether you're an 8-year-old on the sticks or you're a 65-year-old on the sticks, you want to be able to pull off those highlight crossovers, those dunks, those overall highlight plays, big block steals. You want to be able to do all that stuff, and that needs to be something that we all can do. Even if it's a little bit over the top in the demo, all that stuff can be tweaked. Sliders and stuff can be tweaked by the time that the real game comes out. But when it comes to the demo, you want to be able to pull off all of those things. You have to realize you're going to have people who usually don't play NBA Live on the sticks, and they want to have an enjoyable time when it comes to this game. So that's something that NBA Live definitely needs to focus on and highlight when it comes to NBA Live 19. Along with the pick up and play gameplay, they have to have gameplay that's for everyone, that's very casual friendly, which they will have with all the different game modes. So it's not going to, although the one's obviously going to be the focus mode, they will have many different ways to play this game, which is definitely going to be beneficial to the game. The number 3 thing that NBA Live needs is the game has to be addictive. With the game coming out a week before the 2K prelude, you want people playing the NBA Live demo up until the release date. Even when the prelude comes out, you want people toggling back and forth between the live demo and the 2K prelude at the time. So you don't just want people to drop the game as soon as the 2K prelude comes out. You want people to continuously play the game up until the release date. You want people to have a very good time playing the game, it being extremely attractive, fun, all of those things are going to be extremely important when it comes to this demo. The number four thing that this demo needs to have within it, it needs to be dynamic. So if there's any major issues, or if there are an outcry of something that needs to be taken out, put into the demo, they have to listen to their fans. There's gonna, like I said again, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people who was not happy with what 2K did with NBA 2K18, and they want to see what NBA Live has to offer this year. And a dynamic demo is definitely going to help that. You want a demo that is that is living and breathing, not just something where, okay, this is what we presented to you, and we had no plans on updating it or doing anything to this for you guys. So usually the demo being dynamic is something that NBA Live usually does. If you guys think back to last year when Kyrie Irving got traded, there was constant updates throughout the demo, to his face scan, to the rosters, and just the overall tuning of the gameplay. So that's something that NBA Live definitely usually does capitalize on, but they definitely cannot come out with a demo that is not living and breathing. That's only going to help the game overall. And the last thing, which I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, have gotten away from, is the demo has to be fun. That's the most important thing. If the gameplay isn't enjoyable, you're not gonna play the game. And although winning is extremely important, and everybody wants to win when it comes to these games, you also want to have a good time and enjoyable time playing these games, which I think a lot of people at times get away from, and they take for granted when it comes to these games and overall just playing the game. These games have to be fun. We want them to be fun, and it's no different than the NBA Live demo. It has to be fun when it comes to it, and that's something that they cannot fail to capitalize on. So just to give you a quick recap before we stop the video, graphically the game has to be stunning. They have to have pick up and play gameplay, as well as it to be casual friendly, and multiple game modes so everyone can enjoy the game. It has to be addictive, dynamic, as well as fun. So as you see, the on the screen gameplay is wrapping up, and that's all I had to talk about in this video. The only other thing that I would like to see the demo do is to highlight the new technology within the game, the real player motion, and whatever other gameplay updates that they are going to have within the game, which they will obviously do. So that's not something that I'm too concerned about, but definitely want to know your guys' thoughts. What are the things that you feel like the NBA Live 19 demo needs to capitalize on? What are you guys looking forward to when it comes to NBA Live 19 demo? Definitely leave your comments in the comment section below. And that's all I have, guys. KC Classic 7 signing out.